leave here with that statue, or the promise that I'm going to get it before this evening is over, you are going to regret it.
Why do you persist in threatening me? Your threats mean no difference to me. None whatsoever. No difference. No difference.
Why are you making this so difficult? It is so unnecessary. Now, if I can't persuade you with friendship and money, or the promise of power and position, then I'm just going to have to reach for something a little bit deeper. A little bit deeper, like your weak spot.
Alex, that line has never worked on me because I have no deep, weak spots.
Oh, baby, you are wrong. Your weak spot is Lord Baldwin.
I can't give you an exact definition. I'd have to take that out of a book. The books are back at my office at the hospital.
Well, can you give me a working definition?
Well, I give you some loose terms, yeah. It's basically anyone that doesn't have the capability, the capacity to discern the wrongness of an act. In other words, they cannot be held criminally responsible for the act if it's due to a mental illness, which is synonymous with mental health, mental illness, psychosis.
Yeah, a whole big mouthful of words.
Well, yeah, in practical application, it gets even more complicated than that.
How so?
Because you have to be able to determine if that particular person fits the description, the definition.
How come?
What has to be done? Joe, it's a very long process. I mean, there are tests, there's evaluation, there's a review of the psychiatric board. This all has to do with Heather, doesn't it?
Man, I just can't stand the thought of her being locked up in a snake pit for the rest of her life.
Joe, that is not your responsibility and never would be.
It is if I prove that she murdered Diana Taylor. One minute I think she did it, the next minute, I don't know what I think, man. What's the matter with me?
I would say Heather's getting to you. That's what's the matter.
Well, I don't want her to get to me.
What?
I want Ramsey to come up with the evidence he needs to prove there was 2 nurses there at Diana's apartment the night of the murder.
Well, he said he would. He will.
I know, but everything keeps shifting in between times. I'm not kidding, man. I mean, one minute the evidence points to the fact that Heather did it. And the next instant, it's inconceivable that Heather could be capable of committing a murder of any kind.
Joe, I think maybe you're forgetting. Heather's mother doesn't trust her.
I know.
She has to be watched every minute.
I know.
Look, if she doesn't trust her, you can't. But you're scaring me. I have a hunch that she might be able to blind you to whatever evidence that you or Ramsey comes up with.
Well, I gotta tell you, it's not getting any easier.
Maybe you ought to take a little different tack. Say a doctor-patient relationship.
What do you mean?
Well, a doctor has to be objective. We can't become involved. We can have no emotional attachment. If we do, we lose our objectivity. I'd think about that if I were you. Might give you a much more effective means of dealing with it.
Yeah, you done?
Yeah. Tell her thank you very much.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, but you didn't eat your crackers.
The crackers I can do with soup.
All right, well, I'll see you.
Look, I'll walk out with you. I think I'm about had. Spend my life with a constitution or another. They try to pass the bar and say anything medical smart. Trade stories.
Well, a fine meal and a gracious host. And I'm sorry to be one to eat and run, but I think you're a trifle optimistic about Spencer showing up here tonight.
He'll be here.
Yeah, but when, Tony? Tonight, tomorrow night, next week, 5 years from today? When is this guy going to show up?
Oh, such pessimism is not becoming you, Scorpio.
I happen to know Spencer.
Yes, and I know that he will be here tonight. I'm sure of it. My men are on him like bloodhounds.
Yeah, well, listen, he's been making fools of you guys now for about the last 4 weeks. Huh? What makes it any different tonight?
Excuse me. Hello?
Tony, darling, I have found Luke Spencer.
Excellent news.
And you are not going to believe where he was.
That can wait. What about the matter of importance?
Yes, of course, the Ice Princess. He says he doesn't have it, but I don't believe him.
And neither do I.
I think he's going to be very difficult.
Well, you have to not to worry about that. Where's the location?
In a moment. There's something that I want to talk to you about.
Well, I'm listening.
I want you to promise me something.
Go ahead. Yes?
I want you to promise me that Uncle Edward and the Quartermains won't be punished for any of this. I mean, financially.
I understand, and they will suffer no loss. I promise that.
No, but I must have your word on it.
You have it.
Thank you, Tony. You understand, of course, why I had to make certain of that.
Yes, I do. I understand that, and I appreciate your thoughtfulness, but let me have the address now. Yeah? Okay, I got it. Good. Will I be seeing you soon? Okay. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Albert!
Yes, sir. Right here, sir. Go get him. Now, are you glad you stayed?
Spencer.
Yes. He will be here tonight. And Luke Spencer was found by Alexandria.
Well, the young lady's gone, I see.
Yeah, she's gone, Reverend, and I'm gonna have to go too.
Brother, are you in trouble?
Oh, no, I just, I just gotta get on the move, that's all.
Is there anything I can do for you?
No, thank you. Yes. Yes, sir. You remember the young lady that we spoke of earlier?
Yes.
I need to get in touch with her, and, well, brother, can you spare a dime?
Certainly.
Thank you, Reverend. Bless you. Come on, Laura. Be home. Be home. Oh, saves from all sin. Pray to Jesus now. Obey the Bible and be home, darling. Be home, darling. Be home. Reverend.
Yes.
Your dime, sir. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome.
If the young lady should come back here.
Yes.
Or my friend, the little
Yes,
guy in the
yes, I
plaid
remember
coat.
it.
Tell them not to worry about me, and tell them that I'll be in touch with them. All right? Will you remember?
Oh, well, I'll remember, but brother, if you're in trouble...
Oh, no,
I mean,
no,
if there's anything that we can do for you, you've done so much for us here.
Oh. No, Reverend. I should thank you. You've done a lot for me. Thank you very much.
God go with you, son.
Yeah. I hope it goes with you too, pal. Thank you.
Hey! Whoa! Hold it! Right there! Wait a minute!
What's going on here?
He's under arrest.
What for? On what charge?
Robbery. He stole a valuable piece of art from an auction room.
Come on, buddy. No, wait a minute. That's not you coming with us. No, man, come on. Look, do I look like a thief? All right, so Charlie, Angus,
I want to know exactly what happened.
What happened is your trustee here tried to kill me.
Hey, listen, you monkey.
Hey, man. Let me tell you, what am I supposed to do? Just lie there and take it? Is that the deal?
You let him... Shut up, man!
So I just protected myself, all right? So it got a little rough. We went a few rounds, and then Groucho here showed up. That's the story.
Is that it?
Come on, Warden, a monkey like that?
What happened?
Well, nothing. I let him in with some coffee, and I didn't think anything of it. I took a walk. They started screaming and yelling. I came back down the cell block. These two guys were pasting each other off the wall.
All right, that's not the whole story, and you know it. All right, dig this. Explain this.
You knew about this?
Believe me, sir, I know nothing about that.
You are a liar, man. You're unbelievable. You knew damn well that he was not coming in here to give me coffee. He had a shiv, too.
Which is it?
Ask him.
His story's right. I was coming here to bring him coffee. All of a sudden, this guy goes wild. He tries to kill me.
Hold it, Hutch. You're not helping yourself very much, are you?
Well, nobody's helping me too much around here. Hey, what's the story? I thought you had some clout around here. What, you take orders from Big Ralph, too? Is that it?
Watch your mouth. The parole board will hear about this. Both of you. You, go about your business.
Hey, Tiny Tim, you and me someday, too, right?
You got it.
I look forward to that.
You got it.
So sweet. My, you do look like you have had a day. I don't even want to talk about it.
I heard about the awful accident on the radio. I knew you were going to be late, so that's why I stayed. I had to take all those people to General Hospital. It must have been terrible.
Yeah, from what I heard, it really was. But they were able to take care of all of them, which is wonderful. And then the capper was that just after they'd finished with all of those people, a water main broke and flooded the supply room. I wish I'd been there to help. I feel guilty.
You weren't there?
Today was Rick's first day as acting chief of staff, so I ran the waterfront clinic today. I'll go in early tomorrow.
Oh.
To the hospital, I mean.
Oh, I'll get it.
Thank you.
You eat.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Dr. Weber, how
Hi,
nice.
I hope you don't mind some unexpected company.
No, not at all.
You're reading. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
don't be
interrupt. No,
silly.
please.
Dr. Weber, can I get something for you?
Alice, no, thank you. Thank you, really. How are you?
I'm fine.
Good. What?
Heather, how is she?
Oh, Heather's fine. You don't have to worry about her at all. I can assure you of that.
Of course. But now, you do remember that I told you that she has got to be watched every minute. I mean, she needs somebody looking after her all the time, sir.
Alice, I always think that you have something you want to tell me. You know, I'm available. Please, take me into your confidence.
No, not a thing. But I am going to insist that you let me make you a sandwich and get you a nice cup of tea, and no arguments out of you.
Thanks. An argument, that's the last thing I want. I've had just about enough for today.
Why don't you come and sit down? You don't look like a happy fella.
Well, I'm not a very happy fellow because primarily one of the biggest things is the way I talk to you.
Good. But listen, you were under a strain, a lot of pressure. It's okay, forget it, it's okay.
Leslie, it is not okay. I went out, had a very long walk along the waterfront, and I simmered down a little bit, and I came to a very obvious conclusion, and that's very simple to say that I'm sorry. I apologize for being so stubborn.
It's your best quality. Of course, if it's someone you're fond of, you realize it's called perseverance. I'm real glad you're here.
You mind if I sit over here?
No.
Good.
Not at all.
Hello. We've got Luke Spencer. We're bringing him straight to the yacht.
Good.
Call in all our men. Finally, we have Luke Spencer in our hands, and soon the Ice Princess. I think this deserves a toast.
Just indulge me for a minute, Tony, but you seem to assume that Luke's going to walk through that door there, give up and tell you where the statue is. Well, I don't think it's going to be that easy.
I'm assuming nothing. I know he will tell us.
My money says he won't.
Well then, Robert, I suggest why don't you stick around and find out for yourself who is right.
Hi. Mission accomplished, I see.
Oh, Rick said he really appreciated it.
Oh, good. I heard he had a hard day at the hospital.
You want that coffee hot?
For you, of course. Is Rick on his way home?
Tell you the truth, I don't know. Last time I saw him, we were walking out of the clinic, and he went for a long walk down the waterfront. And I thought that sounded like a good idea. I did the same, and we both went in opposite directions.
And you carried that mug with you?
I guess I did. I had my mind on something else.
Heather? Anything to do with tonight? I was pretty surprised to see you'd brought her home so early. Didn't you guys have a good time?
Oh, no. Heather wanted to come home. She said she had a headache.
Oh, she did she? Headache. Okay, sure.
And what does that mean?
Joe, when a woman says she has a headache, it usually means that there's something else that's wrong. Patty used to always call me on it when I would try that little trick, and the thing is, he was always right.
Oh, Pop. Wish you were here now. He knew a lot of things about a lot of things.
Yes, he did.